The Snail King was extremely cruel. In his quest for more crowns, he didn't hesitate to kill anyone who stood in his way. He first arrived in the Mouse Kingdom, where the guards let him pass without resistance. The Mouse King was about to welcome him when, unexpectedly, the Snail King killed the Mouse King and snatched the crown, placing it on his own head. The guards discovered the Mouse King's body and decided to go to the Snail Kingdom to reclaim their crown. The Snail King watched them from the second floor. The guards of the Mouse Kingdom pleaded for the return of their crown. The Snail King went to the first floor and set a trap, hiding behind the door to ambush and kill the mouse guards. The next day, the old Goat King, in his attempt to eat some leaves, accidentally dropped his crown. A cloud became the new king. In its reign, a pumpkin also became a ruler. The Snail King smashed the pumpkin and took its crown. The pumpkin crown quickly grew mold and produced the Fly King. The Snail King defeated the Fly King, cut off his head with a knife, and turned the crown into a ring. Another day passed, and the Snail King arrived in the Snake Kingdom. He killed the Snake King and once again took the crown. As the Snake King died, it pushed the Snail King off a cliff, and he fell into the water. By this time, the guards from the kingdoms whose crowns had been stolen were gathered outside his palace. The Snail King tried to ambush the Carp King but had his crown stolen by a hermit crab instead. Another day went by, and the Caterpillar King passed his throne to his son and successfully transformed into a butterfly. Unbeknownst to him, the Snail King was already lying in ambush on a tree. He kept firing missiles at the Butterfly King, chasing him all the way to the Butterfly Kingdom. There, he saw the Butterfly King's crown again. The Snail King drove his mobile castle next to the Butterfly King and launched himself onto him. He took the crown from the Flea King and tried to take the crown from the Bird King but missed. He was lured into a flower patch, where he saw the crown ring he had taken earlier. Thinking it belonged to someone else, he chopped off his own finger to take it. Unexpectedly, the Snail King bled to death and was taken to hell by the Grim Reaper. He realized his crown was gone. Inside, he saw the kings he had killed. The distant Grim Reaper invited him to sit down, but the Snail King tried to take the Grim Reaper's crown. The Grim Reaper kept putting him back in his seat. Finally, out of frustration, the Snail King made a crown out of a napkin, only to have it taken away by the Grim Reaper. He protested and kept shouting, annoying the Grim Reaper so much that he threw the crown at him. However, the Snail King, now wearing the crown, couldn't see where he was going and fell to his death.